Hello, Kevin, and all the Supernatural fans. Going to talk about Francis here. Francis is, as you can tell, been really stripped down. Basically being cleaned, degreased, lots of grime on these cars over 50 years. And everything's being degreased and cleaned because this car is going to get undercoated. And let me kind of come underneath here. Lots of, still a little bit more cleaning to do, but actually this car still has some original undercoating on it, probably from 1967, 66, 67, 68, I think, when these things were being built. Rear end is going to come out. This is a good time since I'm underneath here. I'm going to, I know it's dark in here, I'm going to try to do the best I can so my camera doesn't have a light. But these are your trailing arms right here. This is a lower trailing arm. Up here is the upper trailing arm. Not all Impalas have that. And this is a Caprice, and Caprices were the top of the line. So it has, this is what I call heavy duty suspension here. And it's on both sides. If you had an Impala, chances are it just had one upper control arm or trailing arm and then of course two bottoms. This is a 12-bolt rear end. It's going to be taken out. I'm going to say I don't know what the gear ratio, I'm going to come back here, what the gear ratio on this is. I'd probably say like it's a 308 if I had to guess, but maybe it might have been a little bit smaller gear in it. For those of you guys that don't know your rear ends, the bigger the number, the smaller the gear, the more power it has. So if you had 410s in this, that's a really low gear, and a 308 is a very tall gear. So your tall gears are made for like going down the highway. That's how you get your good gas mileage. But it also cuts down on power, you know, like around town, stuff like you try to romp on it and stuff like that, because it's a tall gear. I'm not sure what this one had, but I can tell you what it's going to have. It's going to have a pause traction in it, and it's going to have a 355 gear. Pause traction is when you hit the accelerator, both wheels spin. Right now, this only has a just a one tire. As you see, as I'm spinning this tire, that tire does not spin. Pause traction, they will both spin. So this car is going to have some get up and go to her, and she's going to repave some streets, you know, with some serious wide black marks of rubber. So that's how we're building this car up. Obviously, we're going to change out the springs. And the other good thing about this, these are stock trailing arms. That's what I was talking about here before, the trailing arms. These is all going to get taken out. It's going to get replaced with the Hotchkiss suspension. And then we're going to have a Hotchkiss, this is the panhand bar. And so this is all going to get replaced. Now, yesterday, Michael and we pulled out the gas tank, which is, well, it's underneath all this stuff right here, but there's the old gas tank. And we knew the floor pans were bad, so we're going to get ready to replace these. And they are right there. Comes in 3 pieces, and that's going to be all replaced here. So everything's going to get cleaned, replaced. The shocks are going to get replaced, everything. So we're very excited about doing this car, and it's coming along really good. This car is actually in really good shape. The trunk pans would have been fine, except for, see this stuff right here that's on top of the gas tank? There was like carpet, there's this rubber mat, and all that stuff did is held in moisture over 50 years. And I hate trunk mats because they trap moisture, and I know you guys heard me say that before, but, and then obviously, we're going to have to patch, you know, cut out steel through here. And but other than that, besides up there where the sand blew in and plugged the drains, this car is actually in pretty good shape. Up on the roof up there, we're going to have pitting and stuff like that, so that'll be taken care of. A little time consuming, but overall this car is really nice. Almost all the parts are in for Francis here, so can't wait to really get cranking on this, but first things first, things got to be cleaned and painted and done right underneath. And then, you know, I know that's not exciting stuff to see, but it's what has to be done to go to the next step. And then I know you guys get all excited when we start adding the black, the chrome, and the, you know, all that stuff, and excites us too, but long drawn out processes. All the glass will be taken out of this car. We're going to reseal everything. We learned a lesson on Mark's car. You know, the glass was good and everything, and we didn't have to pull it out. Well, when we went and final wash and wet sand and all that, and the trunk filled up full of water, and we was like, what the hell? And thank God I hadn't put in the weapons box in, you know, and we just realized that seal from 1950, it was all dry rotted and stuff. So now we learned a lesson, and now all glass, no matter, it always gets taken out and resealed. So, but anyway, Kevin, there's your car. I just wanted to give you an update. Like I said, almost all the parts are in for this car. Rear end will be coming out here very soon. We have, like I said, just cleaning and undercoating. I think this thing's going to be undercoated by next Tuesday. So that's what the game plan is. And then, like I said, firewall will be painted, frame will be painted, new suspension is going to start hanging on it, and rear end will come out. We'll have to take that down to another shop to have them to do the rear end, because to put in a pause traction, there's crush sleeves, and everything has to be set just perfect, and it takes special tools. We don't have those tools. And you know, I always say we don't have to do everything. As long as we have people that we can rely upon to get things done for us, that's all I care about. And they have to be good people, and the people that we associate with, I'm telling you guys, some of the best. So there she is, Kevin. Coming along, looking really, 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 really good. No surprises underneath, which was always a nice thing to see and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be talking to you here probably next week on this car. I'll be doing another video on it. I like to do videos, and that way everybody can see what we're doing to their cars. And I always called it a video documentary. So if for some reason you guys ever go to sell your car and you said, oh, my car's been completely rebuilt and blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I've seen cars that said they were completely rebuilt and they just weren't built right. And now you always have proof on how your car is put together. So documentation is always a very, very, very good thing to do. So anyway, guys, there you go. There is Francis and Kevin. I'm sure I'll be talking to you here real soon. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.